Welcome back to The Bite, your source for entertainment news both in the Gator Nation and around the country. I'm Lauren Crawford.
I'm Kelbin Ramirez.
And I'm Bobby Desmond.
We're going to start this segment off with one of my favorite segments, Biter.
Yay.
As you know, it's our version of Tinder where we swipe left if we don't like something and right when we do. But this episode is a little special. We're going to do one of my favorite shows. I say favorite all the time. It's Empire.
Yes.
It's been killing the game, so we're going to talk about a few of its cast members, where they were as they were before, and where they are now, kind of to see if they're going anywhere or kind of just going back. So we're going to start off with supermodel of them all,
legendary
goddess,
icon,
queen, icon, phone thrower, Naomi Campbell. She is a goddess. However, I didn't even know this, but she started her career off on this show called Chivy Kids. And yeah, from 1978.
Wow.
And she's obviously made a career since then, being an amazing model. And she's ended up on the show Empire, killing the game as my boy Yaz's sweet cougar lover mom, manager,
mom.
Sexual.
I love her on the show. Do y'all like it?
I do not like her on the show.
No.
Okay, I love Naomi Campbell, but she plays this really awkward, like, mommy to him. He has some mommy issues, which he gets over, so I don't understand why she stays on for a little while after that. But it's just a little weird, and it's just uncomfortable seeing Naomi Campbell make out with a 20-year-old kid who's
He's 21. His name is Yaz, and he's a rapper.
21 is such a big difference.
Just so you know.
Well,
Just so you know.
I am going to lean towards siding with Kelvin this time. Sorry, Lauren, but
doesn't happen very often.
The role is a little, just a little too strange to watch. And if we're gonna grade this on the totality of Naomi's career, granted she had an excellent modeling career, but she's had a lot of tabloid and publicity that's been negative, throwing phones at people, just not so good.
Let's talk about her now. She's moved on from that.
But this role, like, doesn't give her justice. Like, it wasn't a big part of the show, so.
Naomi is a huge part of the show. I'm sorry. I'm digressing. I love you, Naomi. Don't throw a phone at me.
I think Kelvin and I at least can
agree
that we are going to swipe left.
It's too weird.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry.
I don't agree, but whatever.
Coming up, we have right now one of my favorites, Raven-Symoné, and we see her being Olivia in back in the Bill Cosby Show, and right now on Empire, she plays what's the character's name again? Jamal's
baby mama.
Baby mama, which,
but it turns out to be
spoiler.
Lucia's baby mama.
We're a spoiler, not
sorry,
giving
y'all.
show, but
you should be keeping up.
Of course, I loved her in That's So Raven, but it's been a long time since That So Raven.
And Xenon's best friend.
Yes, and
Cheetah Girls.
That too.
But since Cheetah Girls and all of that, she really just kind of fell off the radar, went, you know.
She went back to school.
Yeah, didn't really do much in Hollywood until recently. She was promoting Empire on The View. She made headlines again when she commented, she was on The View, they were talking about a Univision host who had made some comments about Michelle Obama looking like one of the gorillas from Planet of the Apes. And Raven essentially agreed by saying, well, you know what, some people just look like animals.
However, she did go on to E! News and clear up those statements with Alicia Quarles, my girl. And she was saying how she didn't agree with his statement. She just agrees that people do look like animals. And she even said Alicia, I believe, looked like a doe or a deer. And she called herself a bird.
Yeah, she said she looked like a bird, but looking at this picture, we can see she's got the black hair on the sides, the white stripe on top. I think she looks more like a skunk.
Oh, no names, no names.
We can agree on this one.
Swipe left. Sorry, Raven.
Up next, we have Cuba Gooding Jr., who has had quite the career. I think you can't deny that he's just had an amazing career.
He's had the ups and the downs.
One of his biggest breakthrough roles, although he had acted before this for about 5 or 6 years, in 1991, Boys in the Hood.
Now I have to ask you, have you seen it? It's one of my favorite movies.
No, I haven't seen it.
We'll watch it. We're going to all watch it one day.
I'll
give him a lesson in Boys in the Hood.
That movie came out in 1991. He starred opposite of Lawrence Fishburne and Ice Cube. Since then, he's been in a lot of things. I know him best from Snow Dogs, part of my childhood.
I'm sure you do.
In recent years, he's also kind of fell off the radar a little bit, although he was in Selma this year. I know that was one of your favorite movies from the Oscars.
Yes, it was.
And now he's back. He had this role. It was only a small role, but I think it's just the beginning of sort of like the second act of his career. What do you guys think?
I think they were just trying to get someone with a good name on the show. I mean, it was such a small role. Like, he could have done so much more for the show. And all he did was just give Cookie a song, and that's it.
I think, like, we enjoy that, though. I enjoy when they have a guest star appear.
I like Snoop Dogg on the show.
Snoop Dogg, and again, that was a great appearance, but he was only a teeny guard.
He sang Peaches and Cream, and that was it. And he was gone. But going back to this, I feel like we can easily.
Well, I think we have to agree, just because this is the starting point for Cuba's career. Coming back next year, he's going to be in American Crime Story, the sister show to American Horror Story, playing O.J. Simpson. That's going to be great.
Yeah, amazing.
There's no way that's not going to be great.
We can't even discuss this even more. Let's just go ahead and swipe right. All right, who do we have next?
And our next up, another one who, again, with the careers that kind of dipped and then came back. Now she's making a comeback.
Really
Courtney,
dipped.
Really dipped.
Really dipped.
I don't think just her career, that her whole life kind of dipped. Courtney Love, of course, the significant other of the late Kurt Cobain, thank you, from Nirvana. She was in a band called Hole in the 90s, was a pretty popular band alongside Nirvana. Of course, that ended. She tried to do her solo career for a little while, but now she's making a comeback. In the acting world, she's been on Empire. She was in a few movies. She was in Sons of Anarchy recently. She had a 4-episode.
Oh my gosh, I haven't gotten to that. Oh, you don't know. I haven't gotten to that season yet. I'm still on Netflix.
I won't spoil it.
Sorry.
But she's making a comeback in the acting world, and she's also making a comeback in the singing world as well. She's going on tour, opening up for Lana Del Rey this year during the summer, so that'll be interesting.
Let me just say, without Empire, I do not think I would have been able to see Courtney Love as the actress and singer that she is. Empire is an amazing show, and I think it really gave her that platform that she needed to go on this tour. I actually have fallen in love with Courtney Love, even though I know that's not her character on the show. Yeah. I fall in love with her because of it. So.
I did like her role on the show. I think she did a really good job. But based on that,
Empire definitely brought her to a new audience. And I think we can all agree that her career is going upwards, so
we can swipe
right.
All right, y'all. It's time to discuss
her favorite
and Terrence. Now, these are the stars of the show, and they have had a long history. They've been friends for a while, but it goes back to 2005 when they did Hustle and Flow, another one of my all-time fave movies. And they will always be DJ and Suge to me, but they have had an amazing career, even before Empire. And this show, though, has allowed them to just capitalize on all of it, show their true passion and their acting skills. Even with Taraji, her acting career really spun and started off right in her movie, what was it called? Baby Boy. Oh, I apologize for forgetting the name. I feel bad. But she's come such a long way, and so has Terrence, and they are both phenomenal, and I love them on the show. Cookie, girl, I love you for choking Anika. Another spoiler. Another spoiler.
Cookie really steals the show on this season.
I think so too. This is supposed to be, Terrence's, his empire, his show and his record label, but Cookie comes in there and just pop. She just, I love it. I think we can all.
She does choking people.
I really like the way season 1 ended, and I'm excited for season 2, but I kind of want the show to end just because I want a Cookie spin-off. And I think if we can get that to happen, that'd be great. But even if not, I think we can all agree Terrence and Taraji are definitely a swipe right. We've got a lot of other headlines in Hollywood happening, so we're going to get Crystal Bailey from Celeb Chat to cover those.
Today's latest is the best catwalk you've ever seen. At this year's Paris Fashion Week, audiences were surprised to see Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson dressed as their characters in the 2001 comedy Zoolander. They strutted down the Valentino runway wearing silk pajamas, embroidered suits, and overcoats to announce Zoolander 2 as he reinvents himself in the world of male modeling. The sequel is predicted to release in February of 2016. The tour we've all been waiting for by our favorite Aussie, Iggy Azalea, has been rescheduled. According to sources, production delays are setting back the tour dates, and the tour will not be ready in spring. The North American tour, which was expected to start next month, won't be kicking off until September. Unfortunately, we won't be hearing from Nick Jonas and Tinashe as her opening acts. The new opening acts will be announced soon. We all remember Shia LaBeouf not being famous anymore, but now that he's back in the limelight, there are rumors that he may be engaged. He's been dating Mia Goth since 2012, and they met while shooting Nymphomaniac. Mia was spotted wearing a ring on none other than her wedding ring finger. Now that Shia is sane and normal again, we're all hoping that they tie the knot and start a life together. That's all for now. I'm Crystal Bailey with Celeb Chat, your Gatortainment source for the latest and greatest celebrity gossip.
And going on with the more celeb news, Iggy did postpone her summer tour to fall, and now I mean, what are you guys gonna go to in the summer?
There's a lot of shakeups. I think it's interesting that she kind of just left Tinashe and Nick Jonas like in the wind.
Tinashe left.
Tinashe
left.
found some other place to be.
We'll get back to that.
We'll get to that one.
I really, they're both gonna. Nick said he wants to go on a solo tour. I'm excited for that, but even more excited I am for the rumor that's been happening around Kanye and Rihanna. Have you heard this rumor?
Oh my God,
I have heard.
So it all started when Live Nation accidentally released information about a post saying that on July 25th, a concert between starring Rihanna and Kanye West was going to happen in Estonia. It led to the rumors, you know, the rumor mill started spinning, and now all of the major media outlets,
drinking the tea.
Yeah, Variety, Rolling Stone, they're all saying that this concert is happening. I can't wait. The only thing I hope is, I hope it's not like when Rihanna and Eminem went on tour, the Monster Tour, and they only did like 5 stops. I hope this is an all-out world tour across the nation so I can go.
I really do think
better
it's gonna be
or
just like that.
worse than the On the Run tour?
Let's not have that conversation because I don't feel like getting with
better.
a fight with Bobby because I'm the queen of the beehive. And on that note, I'm going to ease the tension real quick. And I'm going to talk about my boy, Sam Smith. He's going on a 19-city tour this summer. And I have to say, when I heard it, these past 6 months, I've listened to him every day. No joke. I love his EP, his album. Nirvana is my favorite. I live for it. And I'm going to go to his concert in July in Miami. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I'm really excited because this is the first time that he'll be in Florida ever. He's toured before in the United States, but he's actually, you said he's going to be in Miami. He's going to be in Tampa July 21st. I hope I can make that show. It's going to be amazing. And I hope that, like you said, his EP, his album, I hope he gets a good mix of everything. I hope he does Latch. I hope he does everything.
He's going to do it all because he's amazing. What a gift.
I just bought my ticket, and I am so excited. I can already feel her presence.
He didn't pay his rent, y'all, for this.
I haven't paid my rent, and I'm not going to say how much the ticket was because my mom's watching this. But I just got my Nicki Minaj ticket. She's going to be in Miami in July as well, and it's going to be awesome. I've been stalking all her Instagram for the Pink Print tour, and she goes back.
Jumping onto her
and
tour.
Tinashe, yes, on top of that. But Nicki Minaj is going to be taking on Roman Reloaded. There's going to be EDM, and there's a bunch of other people joining her on, like Meek Mill.
Yeah.
And
Meek Mill's going to come out for a song and then go in the back and just watch her from the sidelines. Literally, because
she has so much stuff.
She
has so much stuff going on, and I can't wait to go to the tour. I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm not going, but I'll hear about it from you.
And that closes out this episode of The Bite. I'm Kelbin Ramirez.
I'm Bobby Desmond.
And I'm Lauren Crawford. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel here at ChomPics.